This is your daily news report and your third stimulus check update and your stimulus package update as of Saturday, January 23rd. The politicians, they will be working on drafting the stimulus bill all of next week. In the stimulus bill, the top Democratic politicians want to give you monthly payments if you have children. President Biden signed 2 more executive orders. One of them was for expanding the SNAP program. There are currently 38 million Americans receiving SNAP benefits, commonly known as food stamps. The other executive order was to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour for federal workers. Trump's impeachment trial will begin the week of February 8th. This is according to Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. Schumer said that this will give the Senate enough time to work on other business, including the confirmation of Biden's cabinet picks. A doctor in Texas is facing a $4,000 fine and up to a year in jail for stealing 9 doses of Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine. The doctor said that the doses came from a broken vial and it would have been wasted. So instead, he administered them to family and friends. That's his story, and he's sticking to it. This is your Saturday news, and I hope you're having a very nice day. Yesterday, President Biden reminded Americans that the stimulus package that passed in December was only a down payment for the stimulus package that he's going to pass. Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus proposal will be drafted into a bill this upcoming week. The top Democrats, they want the stimulus bill to send you monthly payments if you have children. The preliminary version would send you $300 a month every month for each child that you have 5 years old and younger. They would send you $250 every month for each child that you have ages 6 to 17. This would be an enhanced version of the child tax credit. It would be similar to a stimulus check. A stimulus check is a tax rebate. If you qualify for a stimulus check and you don't receive it, then you can claim that stimulus check money on your tax return. Similarly, the enhanced child tax credit would be the same. It would be a tax credit, and if you qualify and you don't receive it, then you can receive that money when you file your tax return. The Democrats, they want these monthly payments in the stimulus bill, but they're saying that they want to make this a permanent thing. If you're finding this news summary helpful, please be sure to subscribe. I thank you so much for your support, and I'll keep you updated. With Trump's impeachment trial delayed for 2 more weeks, Congress will have more time to focus on the stimulus package. On Friday afternoon, Democrat Senator Dick Durbin was pleading on the Senate floor to pass the stimulus package as quickly as possible. Durbin said, "Nearly 1 in 4 people in my state in renter households are behind on rent. 1 in 3 households are having difficulty just covering usual household expenses. Congress needs to build upon the work we did in December with the $1.9 trillion plan that President Biden outlines." But the Senate Republicans are saying that they disagree with Joe Biden's stimulus plan. Republican Senator Susan Collins said, "Any new COVID relief package must be focused on the public health and economic crisis. Provisions that are unrelated to COVID-19 should be considered separately." The Senate Republicans are saying that Joe Biden's plan is stuffed with liberal and non-COVID related agenda. Collins is one of the senators that will be meeting with National Economic Council Director Brian Deese to work on Biden's stimulus proposal. That group, it will include Mitt Romney, Joe Manchin, and Lisa Murkowski. Those are the senators that are known for taking a bipartisan stance. We'll have to see how that meeting turns out. The senators, they are likely to recommend changes that will make the plan more appealing to the Republicans because 10 Republican votes are necessary in the Senate. In the meantime, President Biden signed 2 more executive orders. The first executive order was enhancing the SNAP program. Biden directed the Department of Agriculture to adjust the rules for food assistance so that more people can qualify for SNAP benefits. Additionally, Biden's executive order now allows the states to increase their SNAP benefits. The stimulus package that passed in December, that boosted the maximum SNAP benefit, but it did not help 40% of SNAP recipients. This executive order aims to help the 40% that did not benefit. Biden's second executive order established a $15 minimum wage for all federal workers. This is just a start, and Biden's goal is to have a national $15 minimum wage for everyone. In political news, Chuck Schumer announced that Donald Trump's impeachment trial will be delayed until the week of February 8th. A delay was proposed on Thursday by Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, who said that Trump deserved more time to prepare for his trial. The Senate will also need more time to work out legal issues because Trump will be the first ex-president to face an impeachment hearing. For example, it's still unclear if Chief Justice John Roberts would preside over the trial, which would be the normal procedure if Trump were still president. The length of the trial is another issue, which will depend on how many witnesses are called and the types of questions that will be allowed. The probability of Trump being convicted by the Senate is not looking good. A conviction for impeachments requires a 2/3 majority, which means that every single Democrat and 17 Republicans will need to vote in favor of convicting. Only 5 Senate Republicans have said that they will vote to convict. Regarding the COVID-19 news, President Biden's COVID response plan has the support from medical experts. Biden's plan includes mass vaccination sites, requiring masks on public transportation, and speeding up vaccine production. According to Dr. David Battinelli of Northwell Health, the plan put forward by President Biden and his team of experts is spot on. It is based on the recommendations of leading scientific and healthcare experts and should have been the plan all along. However, medical experts are cautioning that it will take at least several months before we see visible results. One of the biggest problems right now is the shortage of the vaccine. Johnson & Johnson is hoping to have 100 million doses of their vaccine ready by April. Johnson & Johnson's vaccine is special because it will be a 1-dose vaccine. However, they're still waiting on the clinical data and for emergency use approval. Johnson & Johnson says it's going to make a big difference in supply availability over the coming weeks and months if the trial does work out. In addition to production issues with the vaccine, we have people just causing all kinds of problems. Earlier this week, 1,900 doses of Moderna's vaccine were spoiled at a Massachusetts VA hospital when the cleaners accidentally unplugged the refrigerator. In the United States, we reported 188,891 new cases and 3,655 fatalities on Friday. This is according to Johns Hopkins University. In current events, Larry King, the legendary talk show host, dies at the age of 87. Cause of death is still yet to be determined, but he was being treated for COVID. King is survived by his 3 sons. Elon Musk is offering a $100 million prize for the best carbon capture plan. Carbon capture is a way of removing carbon emissions in order to prevent those emissions from entering the atmosphere. Many world leaders, including President Biden, have goals for net zero emissions. Musk, he says that he'll give more details next week for the $100 million prize. Many people wonder, is money really the key to happiness? According to a 2010 study from Princeton University, it is, but only to a certain extent. The study shows that people become less happy as their income fell below $75,000. But once people started making more than $75,000, people did not report being happier, even though their lives got easier. The study was from 2010, therefore, accounting for inflation, $89,589 would be the new magic number, roughly $90,000. That's the news for today. If you enjoyed today's report, please subscribe. I thank you so much for your support, and I wish you a very nice rest of the weekend.